Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on last year's national champions, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Nittany Lions offense comes on the field first today. This is a team coming out here with a lot of confidence in front of an energized home crowd coming off that win last week. But there's a challenge today against this defense.
Yeah, great defense. It's going to be really exciting to see how this one plays out. And I think you're right. I think they did gain a lot of confidence coming in now at home in front of this crowd. Magical atmosphere. They got to take advantage of it.
And the quarterback with the shovel pass underneath. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain. Important second down play coming up. And here's the handoff.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. To throw, it's Montgomery. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle that'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got fourth down.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. So the Oregon Ducks offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Chance to get free. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And now the running back's got it again. They'll tackle him at the 27.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for his big tight end. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now. The Ducks bring their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain. Ball moves to the 37 on the game. It's 1st down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. To the air. It's Montgomery. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Handoff to the right side. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Hit just as he throws the ball.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. When he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Will they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Close to the tight end. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. Play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. He got away with one there. A dangerous throw.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
They're going to run it here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Caught near the sticks. It's rare. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
Makes the grab on the move. Tackle is made at the 4 and a first down and goal.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Hard-nosed, determined running. Really what you have to have in these goal-to-go situations. Got some there. I think they may consider going back to it here on second down.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. The offense will line up. A chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line.
Touchdown, Ducks, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Boy, this defense just getting manhandled at the line of scrimmage. They just loaded up in that goal line formation and pushed their way into the end zone.
Now the important point after attempt. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Scanning the field, it's Montgomery. Grab down the middle, it's Carter. Finally able to make the tackle, but that's a huge gain here as they grab momentum wrapping up the first quarter. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback still with the football. Great cut there. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Yeah, the quarterback to me looked like his timing and rhythm just off a bit there on this option. Picked up some positive yards, but not able to get out in the open space and get a first down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass rush gets home.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. They're going to throw it on third and very long. Caught over the middle. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or the defense come up with a stop? Looking for some space. It's Davis. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but need this crucial conversion right now. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. And the Ducks will have to punt this one away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. Fire to the right side, complete. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that play.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. On the run, it's Davis. First down and more. He's still running. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great...
He's in the clear. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
And off a single back. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Oh, my God.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Pressure is coming. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Back to throw. It's Montgomery. Defense is coming after him. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down at the 44. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. A quick throw out left, complete. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up 1st down at the 33.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take.
Swarmed by the pass rush. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. A deep shot right down the middle. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the 1st half. The Minnows going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a 1st half of football. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And the Nittany Lions will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. He shreds the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play.
Down he goes. It's a sack.
Love the call here by the defense coordinator to be able to call this linebacker blitz to come up with a sack. And over the years, Penn State blitzes these backers and are more effective than maybe any school in the country.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. And the Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Dropping back, it's Montgomery. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. Drive stays alive with that first down completion. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Dumps it down his back. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down.
Really trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Third and very long, looking to throw. Trap again in the pocket.
How about that? The defense does their job on third down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's 4th and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
Nittany Lions will send the punt team onto the field. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Which offense can get it going first? This one has been a struggle so far. But they're now throwing here to start the drive. A deep shot to the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Now it's second down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24. So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. He's going to take off. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
Stop at the line, still a few yards short from pay dirt. So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Here's a handoff, testing the middle. He fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just leading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
The PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. To throw, it's Montgomery. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Catch made on the right side. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. On the run, it's Davis. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Takes off in a bootleg. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. Tight end makes the grab. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Clock running in the final minute here of the 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. He's past the marker and still going. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Ducks begin a new series here. 1st and 10. On the jet sweep. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, I love to see a defense that's prepared for anything. The offense here tries that jet sweep and quickly found out that going side to side is tricky against this defense and the speed they have.
And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. They'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. He's running out of time here. gets home.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. So it's a fake. Look, split back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. Took a shot, but the gamble doesn't work, and that decision will be questioned and pass on the field goal try. Looking to pass. It's Montgomery. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
It's a nice completion there, Chris, and this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Carter. Tackled, but 1st down. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Checks this down to the running back. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. And the Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Have been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The completion makes it 2nd down.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, they're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
The offense finally finding some rhythm, clicking, and getting into the red zone for the first time today. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. The Nittany Lions trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw again. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack. After the big loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and goal, backed up. Wants to throw it. Lets it go quickly. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long.
Running out of time in the pocket. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And the defense brings him down. A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Montgomery. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field.
Man, you just hate to see this for this offense. They've done a nice job here, giving themselves a shot to get back into this game, and you got to go for it. But to come up a little bit short, this one may be over.
He moves the ball out to the 15. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Grinding away on the ground. Has the 1st down and more. The Ducks pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the single back takes the handoff. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense scoops it up. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
Boy, incredible job here by this defense to create this turnover. It looked like this game was over, but now with this turnover, they got a chance to get back in the game.
Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. Dropping back, it's Montgomery. Swarm to the pass rush, a sack. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Now takes a hit, but lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's another deep shot. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. A premium here on ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Delgado. In the clear at the 25. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ducks.
Yeah, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Extra point try coming now. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. We'll start at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Montgomery. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Oh, he's lost the ball. The defense has got it. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
There's the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. He missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, it's still an 18-point lead. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.